Hey, if you are an individual or partner looking to level up your relationship and you're seeing this video, you've probably already seen me in my other videos. As you may remember, I have a program that permanently unlocks euphoric sex and brings you fulfillment in all 8 forms of intimacy. Now, I want to take a few moments to share 5 main reasons why you should use my process to make your dream life a reality. The first reason is my 4-step formula. We've helped thousands of clients just like you get amazing results with our step-by-step done with you process. This process has been tested and refined over the last decade since I opened my practice, Bathurst Family Therapy. It is based solely off of peer-reviewed and evidence-based models and led by licensed therapists and coaches renowned in their field. Number 2, what helps me bring this to you is my background in 3 different fields of therapy and coaching. I apply 13 years of clinical practice, 3 different degrees, and countless certifications and licenses in different fields of mental health, sex, and relationship wellness, and bring it all together in one condensed, cohesive, action-packed package of evidence-based practices. I know what works. I know how to adapt my style and approach to the needs of every single client that sits in front of me. And my confidence and competency lets me structure this process for you so that you don't have to worry about anything other than growing when you are here with us. We will take care of the structure, the accountability, the logistics management, all of the technological updates so that you are getting the most advanced systems as possible in real time. Number 3 is our reviews. Our system works, and you know that it works before you buy it because of our testimonials. I know it works because since opening my private practice in 2014, I have done very, very little marketing, thankfully, luckily, because I've largely, like 70 to 80%, still to this day actually, remain referral based, which means my previous clients and my current or active clients trust me and my process enough to refer me out to their family and friends, the people that they love most in this world. That's something that I feel very proud of. That's something that I feel very grateful for. And I think it speaks to the level of commitment and passion and competency that I bring to this therapeutic space and can offer you in this program. The second reason for our system working and the proof of it working is that none of these techniques that we implement in this hybrid relationship program are brand spanking new. You are not a guinea pig that is testing out a system to see if it works or it doesn't. You are not my initial data points for me as a clinician to evaluate if this is something that I'm going to do long term or not. Okay, I've been using these tools, these approaches, these techniques. I have already refined and perfected the system. All that is different is that I have packaged it in a 90-day program. Okay, that's the only thing that has changed. Everything else has been implemented and used and packaged in different ways for my clients. It's also been something that I have used myself because ethically and morally, as a clinician, I don't feel that it is appropriate for me to ask you or any of my clients to partake in an activity or an exercise that I haven't personally completed myself. So for every single tool or approach or technique that is included in this package, in this program, in this process, I personally and within my marriage with my husband have completed and know that it works personally and professionally. I vouch. The 4th reason is that we are a hybrid model. That's what makes us largely superior to a lot of the other coaching programs that are available on the market right now. We offer the first truly hybrid relationship coaching program out there. So let me break down in a really abridged version, what that actually means. It means that you get the best of all worlds, okay? So online courses, the convenience of them. After work, if you are exhausted, you don't have to drive straight to a class and interact socially with other people and then get home really late and then have to cook dinner, right? You can get home, see your family whenever is a convenient time for you, when you're in your PJs, sitting on the couch in a comfortable space that feels emotionally safe to express vulnerability during some of these therapeutic activities. You can complete some of these courses and experience a lot of the therapeutic growth in the home environment where the implementation is having to happen for change to be effective. So the convenience of online courses with the efficacy rates of live seminars, where you have the opportunity on a consistent basis to ask your questions and to call out case examples or relate to other people within the group. Group calls and one-to-one intensive sessions with me directly so that you get that personal feedback. And we're able to bring you down to a level of therapeutic depth that maybe you're not comfortable getting to in a group call. Self-led, coach-led, and community-led therapeutic activities, as well as a really nice mix of traditional and holistic techniques for maximum outcomes. Okay, so with all of those being built in and structured very purposefully into the program, it really doesn't matter what learning style you naturally and organically have. We accommodate all of them, okay? So if you are a social or interactive learner, if you're a kinesthetic learner, if you are a written or an auditory learner, it doesn't matter. We attend to all of them, which means your memory retention and information processing, everything we go over is going to stick in your brain. It's not going in one ear and out the other. So the success rates bump up dramatically because of that. So this whole program, this whole course has been very, very purposefully built for you, for your benefit. We're superior because we treat the whole system and the whole person for long-term outcomes, not just pieces for short-term effects. Most clinicians, and especially most coaches, and this is partially due to their specific training, also just the way that their brain works sometimes, tend to think very linearly, right? Cause, effect, outcome. When you think that way, you miss a lot of the presenting issue. You can miss critical pieces of the problem and hyper-focus on a superficial issue. If I choose to focus on a superficial issue, a secondary symptom, without getting to the root cause of the issue, and I create change based on this superficial secondary problem, the change that I create isn't actually going to resolve the underlying issue. It may create a momentary Band-Aid, right? It may help alleviate the stress or the tension in your relationship or the issue that you're having for a couple weeks or a couple months, but it will surge right back pretty immediately. Which is when you'll come back. Well, they're hoping that you come back to the program, pay more money to re-engage and repeat the process. That is absolutely not what we're about. We specifically delve deep to figure out what your core issue is, what the core presenting issue is, so that we can create changes focused on that so that you have long-term outcomes. And then the final reason for why you should use this process to make your dream a reality. You don't want to miss out on this. Remember that there is no program on the market right now that offers everything we do in the time frame that we can, the 90-day time frame for dramatic overhauls, right? Waiting longer costs you time, it costs you money, and potentially the future of your relationship. Because there are certain boundaries, there are certain points of no return that every person has. The longer that you wait, the longer that you sustain or compound experiences of betrayal or starvation of need or resentment. There's only so much that people are willing to accommodate and tolerate before you push over to the edge. And that line is abstract. We can't see it, we can't touch it, so we don't always know how close we are to it. So be very mindful. If this is important to you, if your relationship is absolutely priority, if your happiness, your quality of life, if your mental, emotional, and physical health is top priority for you, why wait? Invest in this program, invest in yourself, invest in your relationship, because it's worth it. You're watching me here because something isn't working in your life right now. Let us help you fix it so that you can enjoy life. You deserve it. I'm so excited to work with you and to help you heal and to help you recognize, experience, and feel how beautiful, how fulfilling, how passionate life can actually be. So click the button below. Let's get you set up.